Oh, wow. I'm literally like about to film this video, the first video of Testimony Tuesdays, like a series that I want to start with you guys. And it's just so ironic, the fact that I checked my email, and I cannot wait to hopefully share this story with you guys one of these days. This is definitely gonna be an insane Tuesday testimony story once everything's like set in place. But oh my gosh, like I just want to I seriously just want to sit here and cry because I'm so overwhelmed with what God is currently doing in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's shoot. I guess this is my intro to the video. What a beautiful intro. I really wish I could like tell you guys exactly what's going on, but if you stick around and subscribe and eventually that video comes out, you're gonna be like, I remember when she first put out her Testimony Tuesday testimony videos, and this is what she was talking about. So definitely stay and subscribe for that. I wanted to create this series because last night it really changed my entire outlook, and I feel like my faith and my relationship with God is so much stronger than ever. I receive, oh gosh. I'm so sorry guys. I am just really trying to take in and process what is going on in my life right now. I want to tell you guys so bad. Oh, I'm really holding back my tears right now. I can't even get this intro out. Oh my gosh. Wow. But basically, I was on YouTube and I started seeing all of these, God did this, God did that, and here's my testimony. And so I started to listen to them. I've been wanting to seek out more of a community and more girls so that we can share our experiences. I watched this video and her testimony was so insane. And it's crazy that I even found this video because I think she only had like 200 views. It inspired me to create the series. Basically, every Tuesday, I'm gonna really try to put out a video and share stories on how God has showed up in my life and just inspire you guys. So today's video, I wanted to start out with how God blew up my YouTube channel. Really quickly, I want to let you guys know that I have my digital product starter kit and also my digitally membership that helps you start your own digital products business passively. This is so perfect for anyone that has a 9-to-5 that wants to make extra money on the side, that doesn't have a lot of time to manage a full-on business. So if you want to check that out, I'll have the links down below. Let's start from the very beginning. Basically, let's go back to like when I was 13. I've always wanted to kind of like be a YouTuber. I remember I would post a couple of videos on my channel, this channel actually. I wish I had the videos still up, but like I deleted them because like how embarrassing. I was like 13. So I've always kind of had this desire for YouTube. Back in, I would say high school and then in college, I was always that one person, oh come on, like I need to take pictures for my Instagram. Like I was always that girl. And back then, like that was like the beginning era of being like an influencer, so it was very cringy. It was like, ew, you don't even have the followers to do that. And like now it's like, oh wow, like people really prove themselves like as an influencer. Like you could really make some money from it, so people don't look down or like look at it as cringe as they did prior, because there's so many people that are whipping out cameras and like recording in public now. Yeah, so back then it was so cringy. And but I always had like this desire to do like YouTube or like social media as a whole, right? So this is always something that was in the back of my head that I always wanted to pursue. Now in 2020, so that was like the year where everything was going very, very well in my cosmetic business. As you guys, if you guys are some OGs and you know, Carrot Cosmetics was the start of my entire YouTube channel. I remember in March 2020, I started to really research about YouTube and what are like the best practices and how to do thumbnails and how to edit and like just the whole 9 yards, you know, because I was going into it in the mindset of this is gonna be a business and I need to like inform myself and kind of know what I'm doing, so when I actually do it, I can do it well. Basically from March up until September of that year, I was really just researching. I kept on going like back and forth on what I wanted to post on my YouTube channel or what I wanted it to be about, because I wanted it to be like an escape from my actual business. So I knew that like I wanted my YouTube channel to be something fun, and I kind of wanted to do like those food rating review videos, something like that, like just something like fun. And I loved watching that type of content. So I kind of went back and forth on it, but I was also thinking that in a business aspect, like I didn't want to have to always buy something for me to make a YouTube video, because that could get really expensive really fast. And because I was just starting out, like I didn't want to have YouTube videos as like a bill, you know. I just remember one day I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna share my journey about how my business blew up, which God blew up my business. That's gonna be like another video. Here I am in my office, like filming on my my iPhone. And it's so crazy because like I didn't use like my front camera. I used the back of my camera because of the fact that like I wanted to have better quality. It was super hard because I didn't know what I looked like, because it was my first video. I wasn't used to like talking to a camera, and you know, because it's so hard. It's so hard to like sit here and continuously talk and no one, like talk to nobody. So you're really just talking, like right now I'm really just talking to myself, guys. It takes so much skill, and I just remember stuttering, and just it took me forever, probably like over an hour to film that video. And I'm pretty sure that video is like less than 15 minutes if I'm not mistaken. I go ahead and I upload that video, I make it a premiere, and I share it onto my Instagram. And everyone kind of like tells me like, oh, like your YouTube channel blew up because of your following on Instagram, which I can see where you can see that, but like my personal following on Instagram was not that much. And I believe I think at that point I had like 30K on Instagram, on my business Instagram though. So like, yeah, like I'm telling you, even that with that 30K, like they did not transfer over to YouTube. Like that's no. But it did like help in a way, because I remember when I first premiered my video, I had like 50 people watching it live. And I think mostly it was because like everyone was kind of curious of like, okay, Christina, like what are you doing? Like what are you doing on YouTube? It was just something new that they were like curious about. But whether they actually like stayed and subscribed and like continue watching my videos, like I don't know. I don't know. My first video I put out on September 1st of 2020. Actually, let's go to it because it's still like my most popular video on my channel. It's actually so insane. It is this video right here. And mind you, like this is a brand new YouTube channel. To get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Actually, oh my gosh, okay. My first video that I did was 8 minutes long. So just think of how many times that video has to be watched. And this is not like, okay, like once someone goes onto your video, they watch it, it counts for the whole 8 minutes. No, it only counts for the amount of time that they watch it. So if someone like watches it for only 4 minutes, only counts as 4 minutes of watch time. So just think, you need 4,000 watch hours. You could have the 1,000 subscribers, but if you don't have 4,000 watch hours, you're not monetized, and vice versa. And so like I was starting to see some traction from my first video. It ranked first in search, freaking out because I was like, there's no way. I remember like that was 4 days after I had posted it. 17 days later, on September 17th, the best email that you can receive as a YouTuber, that you got monetized. I got monetized in 17 days as a new YouTuber. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because I was always so scared of like having to start from zero, you know, didn't really motivate me didn't really put me in a good headspace. I could not believe that I was monetized in 17 days, and I feel like that's so fast. I mean, for a regular person, I would say like I had like somewhat of a following, but like I said, like having that on Instagram and having it all transfer over to your YouTube, like come on. By the next month in October, I already signed my first sponsorship. It was so insane, guys. Like I couldn't believe it. When I was doing all the research and listening to everyone's like monetization stories and stuff like that, I was already preparing myself mentally that this was gonna take a long time. Everyone would say like, don't go into it trying to make money, like go into it with like passion, and because it's gonna take so long. Like even the people that I was listening to, like it took them like 2-3 years, 4 years to even get monetized on their channel, and like it's so insane. Like they have hundreds of videos still not monetized. So the fact that like this happened to me in 17 days, then like ever since, guys, like I have over 130 something videos on my channel, and pretty much like all of them, I would say, except for maybe a handful of them, are sponsored. If I were to tell you guys like how I get sponsorships, you would be like, wait, what? Because honestly, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky, and I think like that's why God gave me this platform. I can tell you that I probably have pitched to maybe like less than 5 brands the entire 4 years that I've been on social media. Every sponsorship that I've received has always been like them coming to me. Yeah, so all of these opportunities for the past 4 years, I have never had a media kit. I don't do outreach, and now I'm actually signed with an agency. We never even thought I'd be in that type of position to have like a manager and like a team behind me. It's all God's work. Like it's all God's work. I've taken the past month to really just understand why things have happened in my life, and I truly believe now that everything happened so quickly for me. 1, because I was aligning with my purpose, and then 2, God gave me this platform to help other people. And every single time that I do that with every single business, whenever it is centered around helping other people, the more that I've learned to lean into my purpose and trust God to guide me, I see the results immediately, and I'm like more than ever just really grateful because I'm seeing it in such a different light of all of the things that has happened in my life, and I'm just like so incredibly excited for this next chapter of my life. So that is basically the story of how God blew up my YouTube channel. That is all for today's video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. We can get away, palm cheese, peach, feels on a night day. All I wanna